Hi, I'm Corey Johnson. I'm education reporter here for California Watch. Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been in journalism now for about 5 years, and I kind of had an untraditional route to journalism in the sense that I didn't go to school for journalism. Kind of discovered it late in life. I went to college in Tallahassee, Florida, at Florida A&M. I had graduated from college and was kind of working a mixture of odd jobs. But I had moved back home and was, like most postgraduates, living at my mama's house, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with myself. I started spending some of my free time at the Martin Luther King Center for Nonviolence, particularly in their archives, going through records, trying to understand a little bit more about the assassination of Martin Luther King and some of the FBI spying type activities that took place in the late 60s and early 70s. And as I was down there, it just kind of occurred to me that there was very little information in the public about the local Atlanta Police Department and what role they may have played in watching or monitoring King. And so I called up a professor by the name of David Garrow, who won a Pulitzer Prize and is kind of world-renowned expert on King, and just start peppering him with questions about this police angle, if you will. And he was like, well, these are really great questions. It was something he wanted to get into and just never did. And so he gave me a name of a former detective that could be helpful. And just on my own, I tried to track this trail down. Ultimately found a widow. The guy had long been deceased. Over a period of 6 months of talking, introducing myself, explaining my intentions, she eventually invited me out to her home. And in the basement, there were about 8 boxes full of intelligence files that he had kept at home that had never been seen beyond him and his wife. And so she graciously allowed me to copy that material. And I took a lot of the material back over to this professor, and he was just like blown away and was just really excited about the find. And he eventually connected me to 2 editors over at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution who were also excited. And through meeting them, the light bulb kind of clicked on around December of 2004. Literally a couple days before Christmas, they called me up out the blue and said, look, we found this program in Nashville. It's a fellowship by the Freedom Forum that actually trains people who are interested, like yourself, how to be journalists. And I jumped at it. In 2005, I went to the program, and after the program was over with, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution gave me my first journalism job in Greenville, North Carolina, and that's how I got in.